What's poppin', y'all? It's your girl, AmaniSharifah. What's up? What's good? What's poppin', yo? Shout out to all my baddies. That is tuna. Back into your go channel. What's up, babies? What's good, you are? So, on to these Go Talk episode, my loves. We are going to be talking all about, when you see a girl that you personally know or don't know personally gets out of like a really toxic relationship or dating situation or toxic talking situation or toxic entanglement situation, and she finally gets out of that after some time has passed, it's very important to not judge but to send that girl love, light, regardless if you personally know her or not. So I'm gonna be giving my baby girls some much more honest advice, mamas. Why this is really important. So let's go ahead. We're gonna hop right on into it. Let's get it. Thank you again for tuning back into your Go channel. What's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. What's poppin', babies? What's goody, you are? What's up? What's goody? Yeah. So, baby girls, what's goody, mamas? So, like I said, girl, we're going to be, like talking all about a well-100 topic. We're going to be rapping about a really dope topic today, mamas. All about, whenever you see a girl that, whether if you personally know her or not, and you see that she actually gets out of like a toxic relationship or a toxic situationship, a toxic entanglement, a toxic, dating situation, a toxic talking situation, whatever the hell, that she got out of after like some time has passed from her actually dealing with that person, it's very important, not to judge, but to actually send that girl love, light, energetically and spiritually, mama. Regardless if you personally know her or not. Oh yeah, baby girl. So I'm excited to rap about this with my bitches today because a lot of times when girls get out of situations of what I just mentioned, they get past sharing the motherfucking baton of like a lot of judgment. A lot of motherfuckers got a lot of different things to see because they were in something very toxic. And let's say, this girl was in it for a while or however long it went on. However long it went on, but like, she was in something toxic. And now that she's out of it for, whatever reason that occurred between her and that soul, now she has to face a lot of people passing a ton of judgment on her, looking down upon her, talking my shit, talking harsh color shit, my trash to her, whether if it's directly or indirectly, whether if it's to her face or just energetically projecting all that shit onto her. And it's all because these people feel that they got the motherfucking right to judge. Oh yeah. And you already know, my girls, like this shit going all the time. People literally, I don't know, like, I guess people think they're God. I guess people think they're God. Like, I guess people really think in their minds that they're a low God, the universe, the Lord, the Holy Spirit, the Divine, the Most High, whatever need, mama, that you want to call God. Fine by me, baby. Because God got multiple names. You ain't saying. But I guess, I really guess that people in the heart, they really feel like that they're alone with the universe. I guess they feel like that they're perfect. I guess they feel like that they got the right to, you know, sit up here and look at another girl and pass judgment on her, whether if they personally know her or not. And that's what the fuck I really want to talk about, because this shit gotta really stop. You ain't saying, like, this shit got to stop. Like, something that is very important, baby girls, that you have to really keep in mind, mamas, is that along with the universe writes all of our life stories different. You ain't saying? Everybody's life story, mamas, is not going to be the same, which means that people are going to go through life lessons and their life. You ain't saying? That shit is already what, in 25,000 years in advance. History? Let me tell you, because I said this on my channel multiple times, because this is the truth. History, babies, is written 25,000 years in advance, mamas. So everything that plays out in your life is already written. You ain't saying? There's going to be things that people go through and encounter in their lives, and it's meant for them to go through it. And when they go through that shit, what people have to keep in mind is that everybody's life lesson is not going to be the same. It's not going to last the same amount of time that maybe one other girl's lesson lasts for. It's not going to be identical to every other girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different for everybody, babies. Even when you have girls that, you know, go through like certain like lessons that are pretty much like the same and shit like that, it's still at the end of the day, every motherfucking girl out here is not going to have the same identical thing during the same identical time frame. So I say all that to say, babies, it's important to know that you have to stay in your own motherfucking lane, my nigga. Oh, passing judgment upon somebody else just because their life lesson was waiting for them to go through it with that person for however long, you ain't saying along with the universe permitted them to go through it. Nah, that ain't the move. You ain't saying? Because at the end of the day, you have to look at it like this, babies. You're not along with the universe. You don't got that fucking right to think that you can look down upon somebody and judge somebody. It's okay, you know, of course, to like have an opinion about certain things that you ain't saying like you rock with or you don't rock with. But it should never get to the point where you are literally thinking that you have the right, mamas, to pass judgment on somebody all because that was the life lesson that she was dealt with. That was the life decisions that she made at that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it goes back to what the hell I just said. We are all meant to go through different life lessons throughout our lives, mamas. You know what I'm saying? And those life lessons will look different for everybody. The time frames will look different. The details will look different. Even when, again, let me put this out here. Even when you have situations where certain girls may go through similar life lessons, maybe similar time frames, maybe completely opposite time frames, or different things, or whatever the case may be, understand, baby, that is that woman's individual life lesson that along with the universe wrote in her life. You ain't saying? So that's why it's so important, babies, to not judge, not think that you have that motherfucking right to look down on a girl because she was in this toxic situation, whatever the hell it was in her life with that dude. And now finally, she's getting out of it by a little good grace. And this goes to what I said. Instead of judging the girl, energetically and spiritually send love and light to that God. You know what I'm saying? Good well wishes. You know what I'm saying? Like, or don't speak on her situation at all. You ain't saying if it's not your business. Because at the end of the day, mamas, you gotta understand that you get back in your life what the fuck you put out to the universe. What the hell you project energetically out to the universe, you get sent back tenfold, my nigga. You ain't saying? And I'm just keeping it in the being with you. That's the truth. And I'm gonna use myself as an example, babies. I was in a really, really toxic relationship a long time ago. This was the last relationship I was in, right? So I was in a toxic relationship really, really long time ago. Nothing recent. And I remember that when I got out of this relationship, right, there was a lot of people that was like judging me. Like just judging me, my nigga. Like left, right, left, judging me from the situation because the guy that I was in a relationship with last, his motherfucking ass was like a huge, he was horrible, yo. Like this motherfucker, you ain't saying. Oh my god, like I could laugh about this shit now because you know, like this shit is such past shit, you know what I'm saying? But on my channel, I referenced this dude as Satan's son because this motherfucker literally was a motherfucking devil. But this dude, he was a big cheater, you know what I'm saying? Like he was cheating this like all the time and shit on me behind my back. So when I got out of this relationship with him, it was so many people that was judging me. People that knew me personally that were judging me, and people that didn't know me. You ain't saying? For one, he was lying on my name to every motherfucking body that would listen. He was like lying about how we broke up, what was the reasons. He lied about my character. Like he just threw a ton of fucking salt and dirt on my name because he was so fucking pissed that I didn't want him back. That I didn't want nothing to do with him. So he was a bitch made, ain't saying ass nigga, and he decided to like, you know, just talk a ton of shit on my name or whatever like that, you know? So bad. So that happened, right? So it was people I remember that they didn't personally know me. But even though some of these people did not personally know me, they knew like about our relationship. They knew that I was his girl. They knew that he was my dude. They knew when we were together. So they knew that we were together. So they didn't personally know me, but they knew that we were together. You ain't saying? Like back when we were, that is. So when these people found out that we broke up, again, this happened a long time ago, nothing recent. But when they found out that me and him had broke up, right? And again, keep up with me, babies. These people didn't even know me, you know what I'm saying, personally, but they knew that we used to be together and shit like that. They actually was so happy that we broke up, but they were happy for me. You ain't saying? The reason they were so happy was because they, like, again, like, a few of these people, like, it was a few. You ain't saying? It was actually a lot. You ain't saying? But they knew that this dude was, like, toxic and shit like that. They knew he was toxic as hell. They knew he was, cheating and shit like that behind my back. And they knew, like, the kind of girl, the type of girl that I was. They knew, like, yo, she mad loyal to this nigga. Because I wasn't cheating or nothing like that behind his back. Like, I wasn't doing no type of foul shit, like, on God, my nigga, like, 21/7 on God, like, I was not cheating at all. You know what I'm saying? But these people knew, like, that, like, I was really, really faithful to him. But they knew behind my back, this motherfucker was cheating like hell. You ain't saying? Like, cheating, like, just doing all the crazy ass shit behind my back. And for the longest, I didn't know nothing about it. Like, I didn't know that he was cheating and shit like that on me. So I remember that these people actually were, like, so happy that, like, we finally broke up. But it wasn't You ain't saying like mamas, it wasn't no hate on our shit. It wasn't like, well, no, oh, I'm glad they fucking woke up. Like, of course you have people out there that felt that way. You ain't saying, but I'm not talking about them hoes. You ain't saying, like, I'm talking about like the motherfuckers out there that really genuinely was happy for me. And let me tell you why they were genuinely happy for me. They were happy because of God. They knew what type of nigga he was. And they knew what type of girl I was. Even though they did not personally know me, they knew who I was. They knew what I was about, all that shit. And they knew, like, yo, this is, like, she's a real-ass type of girl. Like, she not loyal and shit like that. Like, she don't even deserve to deal with the shit that she was dealing with him. And he did not, like, a lot of people really felt like, yo, he do not deserve her. Like, he don't deserve her. Like, you ain't saying, because nowadays it ain't too many bitches out here that's like really loyal, that stand on that real shit by the grace of the Lord God. That's really 10 toes. So it's like a lot of people, of course you had haters, because like I said, mamas, there was a lot of people that were judging me. But then there were also people that legit, they were happy for me. And even though these people did not know me personally, they were sounding like just good energy, energetically and spiritually to me, because they knew that, you know, this motherfucker was toxic as hell. And they knew that, you know, it took a lot out of me to finally be done with that dude. So it was like they were just on this type of shit where they were like actually just like, yo, I'm actually glad to see that she moved on from him, because he did not deserve a girl like her, you know. So it was like a lot of the universe really gave, you know, those people the insight to see like my true character, regardless of the bullshit that this motherfucker, you ain't saying, was out there like spreading about me and lying on me and stuff like that, regardless of other motherfuckers judging me and shit like that. And this was really like when we first broke up and stuff like that. A lot of the universe gave certain people insight to like see like, you know, fuck all that shit. Fuck all the fact that, yeah, she, you know, she was in that toxic relationship with him. I'm just glad to see, oh, girl got the fuck up out of that shit with that nigga. Like, I'm just glad to see that shit. Like, by the grace of the Lord God, she got the strength as a woman to leave that nigga alone for good, because, you know, he was like OD, like paying her behind her back and shit like that, like whole life embarrassing her with other different people that he was fucking with and shit like that, and cheating on her with. And she, man, like, she don't need that nigga. Like, that was a lot of people's energy. So of course, like I said, mama, you had people that were judging, a whole lot of motherfuckers that were judging me, you know. But then you had motherfuckers out here that truly stood on some well-ass shit where they was just like, man, fuck what they want to, fuck what she, you know, bantu with that nigga. I'm just glad to see that by the grace of the Most High, she ain't dealing with that motherfucker no more. You know, like, it was like that type of energy they were projecting out to the universe, spiritually and energetically. You ain't saying? So I say all that to say, I use that as an example. The reason I bring that up, mamas, when you see a woman that you don't know or personally know or whatever, and they've dealt with some toxic ass shit, like we talked about earlier, you're not in that girl's shoes to judge. First of all, we already got that established, peoples. But then also, instead of you sitting up here judging on motherfucking D and cackling at the motherfucking mouth like a damn hun, you need to, baby girls, look at it from a bigger aspect, babies. Look at it from a bigger standpoint that finally, a Lord God, the universe permitted that girl to get out of that motherfucking facade with that nigga that did not motherfucking value her. You ain't saying? And instead of sitting up here like down talking the bush, if you gonna speak on it, put good energy out there, my nigga. Put good spirits out there, my nigga. You ain't saying? Because at the end of the day, mamas, you gotta know, and I think it's safe to say This is for any girl that been through some well-ass toxic bullshit with these fuck-ass, lame-ass, whack-ass niggas out here that like to put bushes through the shit. And I'm specifically talking about them fuck-ass niggas. I ain't talking about that's every man, because not every man a fuck nigga. I'm talking about them fuck niggas right now. You ain't saying? Let me put that shit out there. Talk about them motherfucking niggas, them pussy fuck-ass niggas that like to disrespect bitches all day because they think they God when they're not. That's what the hell I'm talking about right now, Big Zork. Let me put that shit out there. Let me make myself very clear. You ain't saying? So you have to know, like, when a girl get out of that kind of situation, baby, and it's safe to say that any woman that's been in that can testify. If that girl really did love that nigga, and she finally, by the grace of the Lord God, got the strength to leave it alone for good, she is already dealing with so many emotions from that situation. She is already dealing with so much hurt from that situation. She is already dealing with just so many different tests, trials, tribulations from, you know, the whole situation. And what I mean by tests is like, then once you leave a situation like that, or you're no longer dealing with a situation like that was toxic, along with the universe is going to test you on your strength if you're going to remain strong and stay away from that. You know, so that's where the tests come on. The trials of like healing after you've been dogged the fuck out by a nigga. You ain't saying? You gotta go through that process of that, you know, for a while as a woman, if you really truly do want to heal properly by the grace of the Lord God. So it's here to see that when a woman getting out of that shit, my nigga, like on some wild shit, babies, like you gotta feel me what the hell I'm seeing right now. She is going through a lot. You ain't saying? Emotionally, spiritually, energetically, mentally. She is going through a lot. It's a motherfucking dime. You might as well say like, shut. God, it's like a whole train on her. It's like a whole motherfucking bus stop on her. You ain't saying? It's a whole motherfucking building on her chest, like, and that's all symbolic. Now she's going through like some serious fucked up, you know, feelings inside because she was, you know, in a situation that took her to hell. Baby girls, the last motherfucking thing that she need is your motherfucking stupid ass judgment opinions. And not even an opinion, but notice I said judgment opinion. Because again, like I said earlier, it's a difference when you have an opinion about something and you could agree on it or you could not agree on it. But when you're in that situation of you like voicing your opinion on something, mamas, you're not allowing that to internalize on you. Where it like internalized in your mind, soul, spirit, energy. You're not allowing that. You ain't saying? But see, when you're judging people, you ain't saying, based off of quote unquote your opinion, but it's not really an opinion, it's really a judgment. That's why he said judgment opinion. You ain't saying? But when you're judging people, the things that you're voicing that you agree with or don't agree with, you're actually allowing that shit to truly internalize and your mind, soul, spirit, and energy. You ain't saying? And that is what formalizes you passing judgment on that person. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, baby girls, if you talk about that you really want better for yourself, are you talking about that you really want to live a life where you're being the kind of girl where you're being more higher vibrational, you're striving to be more higher vibrational by the grace of the Lord God. You're really trying to work on yourself and shit like that, my girl. Like, you got to put out good energy, bitch. You ain't saying? It's not to say that, oh, you're gonna be perfect, because at the end of the day, nobody's perfect, babies, other than a Lord of the universe. But you do have to hold yourself motherfucking accountable. If you talking about that, you do want better for yourself, mamas. You know what I'm saying? So it's not necessary to put out that negative energy towards a girl that at the end of the day, she's finally, by the grace of the Lord God, the universe, is deciding to do what's best for herself. So I hope this helps, mamas. I hope this helps, babies. Like, also, well, baby girls, I don't really talk with my girls today about this. You ain't saying, like, I really had to put this shit out here well straight. No motherfucking cheeser. Like, I had to really vibe with my bitches about this, because one of the main issues with women today is that there is not enough women's support energetically and spiritually. You ain't saying? You don't have to fucking know the girl personally or not. You ain't saying? By simply saying to yourself, when you see a situation like that went down, that was toxic, like for instance, if you see, whatever happened between the girl and the dude that finally done whatever, you could say like, hey, shut. I'm sending her number, loving, like, because I already know how shit like that go. May the Lord go at, may the Lord, the Holy Spirit, the Most High, the universe, may, he blessed her to, like, him, because I already know how that shit go. I ain't judging no, like, that ain't my business. And leave it at that. Yeah, Shane, like, however the hell you want to put it, of course, that's going to be different for everybody, but essentially, what I'm seeing, when you're doing stuff like that, where you're, like, saying, like, yo, like, I'm sending her number, love and light, like, what, I hope she holds, like, I hope she find her peace, like, that's what you're doing, mamas. You're taking energy from yourself, and you're projecting your good energy out onto her. You know what I'm saying? You're putting that good energy out onto the universe at the end of the day. And remember, if you are the type of girl, mamas, where you do want better for yourself in your own individual life, that good energy will come back tenfold to you, baby. Because the Lord God is going to see that you putting out good energy to females on some bala shit. Not on no, like cliche shit. Not on no, like, all the wave shit. You know what I'm saying? Not on no, like, even, like, you trying to, like, purposely, manifest things in your own life in that kind of way. It's not really about that. It's just like, the laws of nature. The laws of karma, how it works. So it's like, if you see something like that go down, instead of projecting negative things out to the universe, wish them on some well wishers, and be genuine, be authentic when you're doing it. Don't do it for the wrong reasons. Do it for the right reasons, and just know that you won't get that back tenfold. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get that good energy back tenfold, and things will manifest in your own life, just naturally, because that's how the law of nature works, mamas. That's how the law of karma works, mamas. You got what you put out at the end of the day. But sitting back and doing this, internalizing another person's situation by judging them, by saying, you see a girl get out that toxic relationship or whatever like that, and you say, see, she's so fucking stupid, like, I don't know why she was with him in the first place, like, she a fucking stupid ass, that's what the hell she got, like, that's what the fuck she got, she, like, blah, 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 like, and look what he done, like, he had a whole baby on her, look what he done, like, he was cheating on her, like, look what he done, like, oh, blah, 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 like, yeah, he fucking, like, he was fucking da-da-da-da-da, and, like, she fucking stupid as hell, like, I don't know what made her dumbass think that it was going to work anyways, and then you call your home girls, y'all talking about the shit, so at that point, it's no longer that you're looking at the situation and, like, you're just giving an opinion. You are literally putting out negative judgments on this girl's life. Because the guy, what did we talk about earlier, mamas? We talked about that people are meant to learn life lessons. You ain't saying that's not your fucking business of that a Lord God, the universe, is promoting that girl to go through a life lesson in her life, and it took her however long, or she dealt with whatever in the relationship. That's not your fucking business. So it's like, who the fuck are you to think that you Bruce Almighty? You ain't saying to think that your ass could just sit on like a throne and cast judgment like you perfect or something. No, you're not. Stop the fuck nigga shit. Stop the bullshit, my nigga. Stop the clapping, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby girls, you gotta call your own self out on that, mamas. And I'm not saying that to like hurt your feelings, but I'm being real with you. You know, like that type of shit is not what's up. You know, especially when you claim that you the kind of girl where you want better for yourself and shit like that. How the fuck you think you gonna get better and you ain't even projecting better onto other people? You ain't saying? And again, if you just feel like that, you don't want to say shit at all, that's cool too. You ain't got to say shit at all about the situation. Or if you're going to speak on certain things, let it have purpose behind why you're speaking on it. But when you just slandering a bitch name, gossiping about a bitch, passing judgment on her, or because it didn't measure up to your quote-unquote standards, but mind you, you're not even fucking perfect your damn self. You look like a fucking clown. You know what I'm saying? On some wild shit, babies. And it's not good energy that you're really even putting out, which means you're not going to get good energy back. And you're going to see that manifest in your own life in some kind of way, my loves. Back when that shit happened to me, you know, the example that I gave mamas, we are a long time ago, you know, when all this stuff went on, we are people, like, this is when we first had woke up, like, me and my ex, and all those people were, like, judging me and shit like that. Praises be to a Lord God, the universe. I'm the type of bitch where I really don't give a fuck when motherfuckers talking shit, because I know the world. He ain't shine like I know the world. So, you know, even though all that shit was going on, as far as like judgment and shit like that, by the grace of the Lord God, I really didn't give a fuck about people talking shit and looking at me, you know, any old kind of way. As far as like the negativity, I didn't give a fuck about that, because at the end of the day, I knew what was good. I knew what was real. And I knew what was fake. I knew that I stood on real ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that that motherfucker was a fake. You know what I'm saying? So I knew that in divine timing, a Lord of the universe would actually expose his true colors. And anybody that was cackling about the shit when it came with that nigga and the bullshit he was putting out there, or cackling about the shit, you know, trying to judge me, I knew all that shit would come back to them, to haunt them. I knew that would come back to haunt them. I knew that a Lord of the universe was going to send that fucking karma back to them, because if you ain't got good shit to say, bitch, shut the fuck up, because you don't know what the hell even went on. You ain't saying? Like, motherfuckers really ain't know what was really good with that nigga and the bullshit I was dealing with. You know? But like I said, baby, it's like there were some people in the beginning when me and this dude had woke up. We a Lord God revealed to them, and they were willing to see, well, recognize, whoa. You ain't saying? Oh, we gotta talk about that. Ooh, we gotta talk about that shit, baby. What the hell I just said? What's up? Yeah. Well, recognize, well, my nigga. So, a Lord God, the universe was showing me who the hell was real and who the hell was fake, and was stupid enough to feed into the judgments or the lies that this motherfucker was like saying about me. You know what I'm saying? So I knew that those people were going to get the same energy that they put out. And guess what happened? That's what the hell happened. That's what they got. They got karma for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when you put out shit to people, that really, you know, rather if you personally know them or not, again, that's not you at the end of the day. So you can have an opinion, but to think that you have the right to judge, that's a whole different ball game, my nigga. That's a whole different different color at the end of the day. When you internalize that judgment and you have it like consume your thoughts, your life, your words, where it, you know, like you allow it to consume you. That's a judgment, my nigga. You ain't saying? So back when that shit happened, I knew that people that thought that they had the right to do that, I knew a Lord God was going to handle them. But for the people that a Lord permitted to see me for who I was, back when that happened a long time ago, because they were real as well. They were real people. So they recognized real. Regardless if they personally knew me or not, I appreciated the fact that them motherfuckers stood 10 toes. And they ain't stood up here and believe no devilish ass nigga that wanted to pop shit on a bush name, or because they was mad that a logo the universe guided that girl, which was me at the time, not to motherfucker deal with them anymore. You know what I'm saying? I appreciated the fact that there were actually real people that was like really wishing the best for me. And it wasn't on no fake shit. It was really on some like these people were just happy to see like, yo, like I'm really glad that she got away from him. Like I'm really glad that she no longer dealing with him, because she ain't deserve the bullshit that he was putting her through. And the crazy thing was, these people didn't even know the full things that he was putting me through. They just knew the cheating portion of it. They know all the shit behind the scenes, the abuse I was dealing with. They didn't know that. They didn't know half the shit. They didn't even know, like, they didn't even know 95% of the things that I was dealing with that fuck ass nigga. They only do the 5%, which was the cheating. You know what I'm saying? That was all they knew. But that enough was like making those people feel like, yo, he really don't deserve her. Because she too loyal. She too much of a well-ass girl. She got her shit together by the grace of the Lord God. He really don't deserve her. So I'm happy like to see that she ain't with that nigga no more. I'm happy to see that a Lord God gave her the strength, you know, to move on. Like, it was people that energetically and spiritually, they were truly happy to see me like move on. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if they knew me personally or not. And then what happened, mamas, like, over time, you know, like I said, a Lord God started to reveal to a lot of different people that this nigga was not who he portrayed to be. And they started to come into knowledge of, like, you know, what really went down between me and him. They started to come into knowledge by the grace of the Lord God that, you know, all these things that he lied on my name and painted me out to be wasn't true. You know what I'm saying? They started to understand, like, why I would not take him back. Why I would not ever deal with him again. Why I was done. Why I was never, you know, like, going back to that bullshit. They started to really see, like, why. You ain't saying? But let me remind you, babies. These was the same motherfuckers that was running at the motherfucking mouth judging. These were the same motherfuckers that was running at the mouth judging every 5 motherfucking seconds. You know what I'm saying? But then along with the universe not only made my ex look like a fucking fool to everybody, but then he also made the people that was sitting up there judging me look like fucking fools as well. Because that's how the hell they felt. When they started to receive that karma in their life for the fact that they were putting out all that negative ass fucking bullshit ass energy on a bush that they really ain't know what the fuck was good, and started just shutting the hell up. You know what I'm saying? They started to notice different things in their life getting fucked up, because that's the type of fuck ass energy that they put out to the universe. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the type of bush that I was, you know, I'm the type of bush where, you know, like, I don't give a fuck if motherfuckers talk. So that was never the problem for me. You know, I never cared about that. People were quote unquote judging me or looking. I give two fucks because I'm like, shit, at the end of the day, Bush, I don't seek validation from no motherfucking body other than a Lord of the universe and myself. Oh, poia. You know what I'm saying? Like, a Bush ain't about to be sitting up here seeking validation from motherfuckers, whether if I personally know you or not, because you're not my creator. You know what I'm saying? So even though back then, like, when all of this happened a long time ago, you know, when we first woke up, of course I was hurt. Of course I was feeling all type of emotions from the breakup that was. Of course I was feeling, you know, all over the place, you know, emotionally and energetically from the breakup, from everything that I endured from that relationship and our breakup. However, I didn't give a fuck about what people were saying. So they did not hurt me in any kind of way. They didn't fucking affect my life in any kind of way because I'm too much of a strong ass Bush by the grace of a Lord God. When the motherfucker was not cutting me, ho. Poia. You ain't saying? Them judgments ain't cutting me, ho. You know what I'm saying? You can project all that negative bullshit out to me all you want to. But guess what? A Bush still at the end of the day gonna be 10 toes. A Bush still at the end of the day gonna be vindicated through karma justice at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, a Lord of the universe is still going to expose the truth. And when he exposes that, he's going to show you that you believed in a fucking lie, or you just was too busy thinking that you were Bruce Almighty, and you're going to see a ton of negative shit start happening in your life because you wanted to play God. You wanted to judge. You know what I'm saying? So all that negativity that you spewed out, it went back to you and your life. Meanwhile, I was the girl that, you know, when all of this went on back then, by the grace of the Lord God, I healed. You ain't saying? I healed good. I healed properly back then. And that was the worst relationship that I had ever encountered in my life. You ain't saying? My last relationship that I was in a long time ago. You know, so once a Lord God, the universe blessed me to heal and everything, I mean, I was good. Yeah, ain't saying? Bitch been good. You know what I'm saying? Like, that happened a really long time ago. But the point that I'm making, guys, you know, you spew all that negativity out to that God. But at the end of the day, that shit's going to get sent back to you in your life. And that's what happened to those people that thought that they can judge me. That negativity that they were like trying to project and put out on my life because they thought that they had the right to judge, it actually manifested and lived in their life. And in my life, what manifested was I moved on from that nigga by the grace of a Lord God. A Lord God healed me a long time ago when it happened a long time ago. You ain't saying? And I moved on with my life and I continue to prosper and grow and change and elevate as a girl, because that's what the fuck you're supposed to do after you learn a valuable life lesson. You know what I'm saying? So if anything, I continue to ascend, you know, on a higher vibration. But those other people, they got exactly what the hell they put out. Negative energy back into their life. So what I'm saying, mamas, is that it does not benefit you, babies. You know, like, if you don't have nothing, you know, good to say about the girl shit, you ain't got to say nothing at all. You know? Or if you're going to have an opinion, leave it at your opinion. But don't sit up here and think that you have the right to judge a bush. You ain't saying? Like, don't feel like that you got that right to judge a bush. If you're not talking about shit for like a purposeful reason for why you're talking about it, it's no point in like thinking that you have the right to judge, because I mean, you could do that, but just understand, at the end of the day, you will get back what you put out. And see, the way that karma works, it comes back when you least expect it, my girl. You ain't saying? That's how a Lord God, the universe works, babies. It comes back when you least expect it. And there ain't no pussy nigga shit. Nah, bitch, that's some OG shit. Oh, poia. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not no gimmicks. That's not no fakes. That's the real at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Come as well. You know, so like, you going to get that energy back. Whether if it's sooner or later. But at some point, a little girl gonna send that shit back to you, my girl. Trust me. Because you weren't right when you was projecting all that shit onto another woman. You know? Some woman, you know, like, I use myself as an example. Like, I'm resilient enough to be, I don't give a fuck about what motherfuckers say, like I said. But some women, when they get out of situations like that, like I said, they're feeling so many emotions in that moment to the point where they actually do care about what people say, because that's a part of themselves that maybe they have not fully overcame and worked on yet. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that they won't outgrow that, but that's just not a part of themselves in that moment where they're at, where they don't care. So again, when you projecting all that negative shit, calling yourself judging and shit like that, that ain't helping her. And not like, if you talking about a girl that actually cares about things in that nature, and I'm not saying that she should care, because she should. Ain't saying like to any of my bushes that, like, you already know, like, if you're a continued supporter on my channel and you tune into when I'm posting, like, you tune into my shit, you know I don't give a fuck about motherfuckers talking shit. Bitch, talk your shit. You just better not put your motherfucking hands on me, my nigga, and we good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tour, you could call yourself judging all day, baby, but you better not put the motherfucking hands on me. I know that much. You better not put them hands on me, and you're not, by the grace of the Lord God. I'm very confident in that, baby. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm seeing, girls, is that you have some girls though that struggles when it comes to like understanding that people's opinions don't matter. Some girls really struggle with that, you know. And I'm not saying that that's a good thing, you know. That's why I always encourage my baby girls. Like, I always encourage you mamas, like, you got to really build that foundation close with a Lord of the universe, because that's what gives you that strength to not give a fuck about what the hell people are seeing or how they're quote-unquote judging you or feeling about you. It's through your strength of your creator, because he will infuse you with that strength to not give a damn. He ain't saying regardless if you trying to heal from a breakup or not, he will still give you the strength to not care about what other motherfuckers is saying. And that's how, like, back then, when all that shit was happening a long time ago, I was able to move like that. Yeah, back then I was hurt, but I wasn't caring about what motherfuckers were saying now. Like, I ain't give a damn about that, you know, because I'm like, shit, you know what I'm saying? But you have to keep in mind, babies, not everybody is in that kind of situation where they're at that point in their life where they've matured to that standpoint and has raised the vibration by the grace of the Lord God to understand that people's opinions don't matter, whether if it's coming from judgments or not. When you talk about, you know, people judging people from that negative aspect, you have people that has not arrived at that standpoint. And again, it's not to say that they won't elevate and change to understanding one day that people's opinions should not affect you. But you have some girls, yeah, they struggle with that, mamas. You know, they struggle with that. So you have to think about, put yourself in her shoes. If she already, you know, like, went through some shit with a motherfucker out there, you know, and then you thinking that, like, she don't need to hear all that shit, you know, like, and she has to rise in her own divine timing if it's a Lord God the universe will, for her to understand that regardless, you shouldn't give a fuck about what people saying. But at the end of the day, outside of that, you have to remember that regardless if that girl, you know, care about opinions or not, mamas, you have to know that you're going to be held accountable for the energy that you put out. And don't motherfucking think that it's not real, or because you like, well, shit, You know, I done pass judgment on plenty of people. Like, shit, ain't nothing motherfucking happen in my life. You know, like, whatever. Yeah, keep thinking like that, my girl. Keep fucking thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you thinking like that, mama, I'm going to tell you clearly you ain't help me when I sat up here and said that. Whether if karma happens sooner or later, it will happen when you least expect it. Because that's how a Lord God, the universe works, babies. He creep up on your ass when you least expect it. And he give you what the hell you put out. You know what I'm saying, mamas? So all I'm saying, guys, is like, be supportive of when you see another girl by the grace of a Lord God, babies. Move on from a toxic situation. If you feel like you just don't want to say shit at all about the bush, don't say shit at all. You know what I'm saying? But understand that the judgment part, the part where you think that you're perfect enough to judge, you think that you're high enough in this position to judge, you think that you're high enough in this position to look down upon people. That's not what's up at the end of the day, because it's going to affect you and your own life and divine timing, you know? So it's a good practice, my girls, and this is why I really wanted to talk about this today. Not to make my baby girls feel away, not to have my girls feeling like, you know, I'm just trying to pop my shit on you or nothing like that. But you know, I keep it a bill with my bushes. You know what I'm saying? Because I love you and I fuck with you. But I want you to understand that as women, we have to support each other energetically and spiritually when we see that one person has gotten out of some fuck nigga shit. You ain't saying? Whether if we personally know the girl or not, you ain't even gotta see anything to the girl directly. You, like I said, you could literally just kind of say in your mind like, sis, like, man, I hope that you well. You know what I'm saying? I know that shit was tough. Hope that you well. You know, like, whatever. But you don't have to think it's so, you know, you have that right to judge. That's the point that I'm making, babies. Because it's going to manifest in your own life. You know? Think about that shit. Think about the energy that you put out to the universe. Think about that. Don't just be too quick to think that that shit not gonna matter, because I'm telling you it will. And like I said, you know, like, even for my situation a long time ago, I didn't care about the negative shit. You ain't saying? Because I, you know, like, I have a real strict mentality of knowing that shit. We live in a motherfucking world full of duality, my girls. You know, like, people gonna talk they shit, my nigga. If you can't handle motherfuckers talking shit, like, that shows you got a lot more growing to do. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers gonna pop they shit. I don't care about negative shit. But when a little good, the universe started showing me that people actually seen things from the positive aspect, and they were projecting that positive energy out onto me, that's actually what I fed my energy onto. And I'm like, okay, you know, praise be to a Lord God. You know, he blessed these people to see that a bitch is well at the end of the day, and always was well. You know what I'm saying? He blessed these people to see that this motherfucker was fake. You know, I poured my energy into, like, when I seen things like that, you know, and picked up on stuff like that. I didn't give a fuck about the negative shit. But again, babies, you got to remember, and I gotta keep putting this out there so that you know, not everybody, you know, unfortunately has that strength the way that I did in my situation. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody feels that way in that moment. So you have to know that some people, they need the positivity energetically and spiritually, or just don't say shit at all. If you feel like that, you don't want to say no. You ain't saying? Because then at least you ain't projecting that shit out there. That's eventually going to come back onto you, mamas. Be a fucking adult at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's about being a motherfucking adult. There are plenty things that I see all the time with people that I may not agree with and shit like that. You know, I'm just talking like in life in general. You know, I'm not talking about nothing that I do on YouTube. I'm talking about like life in general, like things that I may come across and see. And I'm not sitting up here judging motherfuckers, because at the end of the day, I understand that shit, like, that's the motherfucking lane. That ain't the lane I'm driving on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm driving on a whole motherfucking different lane. They gonna live their life how they live their life. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, regardless of whatever the fuck happens, that's their story. That's the lesson that Allah is putting them through. That ain't got shit to do with me. Hey, Shane. And there's one thing that I really put out on my channel, that I make a motherfucking fact of life, my nigga. Because I want you to understand, like, Allah, the universe governs my channel. He's the only judge, push. Ain't nobody the motherfucking judge on this channel other than Allah, the universe. He's the one who judges. None of us got positions to judge anybody. You ain't saying? So, babies, I really put this out here, mamas, because I want women to really be empowered to, you know, if you want to look at some shit, you see that the bush and just got some toxic shit, and yeah, she may, no matter how long she was done and what she was dealing with, you know, put that good energy out there. Like, shit, I'm happy to see at least you out of it, my girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you personally, but sending you love and light, sis. I'm happy to see that you out that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to see that Allah is blessing you with the strength to get away from that nigga. And I hope that you keep your strength up to stay away from her. You know, like, good. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of energy that's good to put out, because that will get sent to her. I don't know, on top of that, Allah, the universe will bless different things as well to manifest for you, because you're being genuine. And that's the biggest thing. Be genuine. Don't do it for fake ass reasons, because the Lord gonna know if you're doing it for fake purposes or if you're being authentic for why you're sending that energy to her. You know what I'm saying, babies? So remember that, my loves, and just remember that, you know, energy is real, and what you put out, you will truly get back. So I love you, babies, so much. Love you, mamas. so much. Please like this video so that way our channel can continue to go. Comment below, my girls. Let me know, like, shit. Was this your situation? Were you one of them girls that did that? Or if you were one of the girls like on the opposite side of the foot of everything where you were judged, let me know. Like, either way, you already know it's no judgment at all on this channel. No judgment at all, my moms. I want my baby girls to take care of yourselves. You heard me, baby? I want you to take care of yourself, my girl. You know, mamas, I want you to take care of yourself. I want you to always remember that ain't nobody gonna take care of you better than Allah, the universe, and yourself. Oh, period. Always bet on yourself, baby. Always bet on yourself. Because when you bet on yourself, you're betting on Allah, the universe, because He lives within you, mama. Anytime you bet on Allah, the universe, you're betting on yourself. Because, like I just said, baby, He loves within you. So I want my baby girls, take care of yourself, mamas. You hear me? Take care of yourself. Subscribe. Become a part of the Dynasty. Hit that notification bell so you are updated when I post my next topic. And check out my playlist too, babies. I got so many topics in there that you could really benefit from. Especially if you are a girl that, you know, you just got out of a like toxic relationship or situation or whatever like that. You know, definitely check out the playlist because there's so many topics in there. So baby girls, you know, in general, there's a lot of great things in there. Check it out. Pretty soon I'm going to have more new series that got introduced to my channel. And these, girl, they're gonna be new series that you can actually watch, not just listen to through the podcast. So baby, stay tuned. You're gonna be able to watch me, mamas. And if you have not done so yet, go ahead and follow your girl on Instagram. My Instagram name is BookPharaohAmaniSharifah. So go ahead and follow me, mamas, because I would love to have you a part of AmaniSharifah Dynasty. What's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. But until next time, babies, peace, love, and light always. Mwah. Later.